Hey guys, before this episode starts, I just want to say that the quality of this podcast is not what you're used to hearing here at the Animag studios, and that is quite simply because we recorded this in our hotel with a Yeti mic, one mic for 4 guys, so things kind of got a little echoey. So we do apologize for that, but there's really nothing we can do about that until we get a better portable setup. So hopefully you still enjoy. It is a great podcast, and let's dive right in.
Hi there, and welcome to the Animag podcast.
Hey, and welcome to the Animag podcast, baby. It's your host, Asylum, sitting here with
Thomacus.
And boy, oh boy, if you remember, we spared no expense for episode 10, and we got our boy Yazay on the scene. And today we dropped another grip because we got the other half of the Super Saiyan Sit Down podcast. Exclusive Nick on the scene, bruh.
What it do?
It's the first time on the podcast. It's a big one.
We're about to see. We're about to find out what your podcast is about.
We're about to find out what you're made of, bro. This podcast is not for the weak.
Dude, I'm coming from the best podcast in the world, man.
We are the best podcast in the world.
No, I'm coming from the best podcast in the world.
That's why we bought it out, though.
Yeah.
Now we can legally say it. I've been bleeping it out up to this episode on this podcast. Now I can say it. We own the trademarks.
Hell yeah.
So guys, we did... This motherfucker's swiping Tinder while we're podcasting.
Like, what the hell,
right,
bro? I turned my phone on silent and everything, and this man's just swiping through Tinder, man.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something about Thomacus. He's a rough person to podcast with.
Dude, I feel like he's trash. Like, look, this side hasn't said a word yet.
This side is being kind of... We're on a table if you can't see us, and it's me and Exclusive Nick side by side sitting on the cum stain bed. We get into that. And then we got Yazay and Thomacus on the other side.
What up? What up?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you
They're finally talking.
This is what happens, bro. Everyone claims to be a podcasting superstar until that record button's hit, and then everyone just goes quiet.
Yeah, they're just sitting back letting the other people talk.
Me?
We're just gonna talk off.
I'm gonna turn up, baby. I'm a little Howard Stern.
Be a little super.
So one of y'all, if y'all ain't gonna talk, just get naked. I'm gonna be a Howard Stern today.
Dude, I was gonna talk with y'all fuck asses keep talking.
We can't help it if we're mic superstars. Xavier, golly.
You're
You
just
two
mad,
idiots. Don't know how to
No,
navigate
bro, you
nothing.
sitting here trying. Alright, so, Super Saiyan Sit Down was a live straight podcast, right?
Yeah.
No edits, no nothing.
Yeah, y'all left it raw, we know.
Oh yeah, you left a
This man literally didn't say a word for about 10 minutes.
Is that why he was hardly ever on it? Because all the ones I ever heard was you and Tree.
Tree, yeah, but we never got one out. We recorded one.
Hey,
and
I'm gonna say this much. Yazay came on episode 10 and he fucking crushed it.
He
I
crushed
didn't
it.
think he was gonna be that good.
Yeah.
Bro,
It was
if
solid.
I just had a better mic, I've been up there.
And not only that, we got good back and forth ideas at work. So like when we branch off and do
Can't
our
wait for
parking
that.
lot
Yeah, can't wait for
podcast,
that.
it's gonna be lit.
You got a parking lot podcast?
It's coming.
We're
It's
making a
coming.
podcast called
It's
the Parking
coming.
Lot Podcast.
We're gonna talk about the most randomest shit.
Don't try to steal it because I already bought the fucking trademarks for it, baby.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so the purpose of this podcast, I know you already probably have gotten one this week. It's a double upload week. We're talking about A-Con convention in Dallas, Texas, y'all.
2022.
It was okay.
No.
It was okay.
2025.
Just like, before we start telling stories and whatnot, let me hear everyone's rating for it out of 10. And then we can tell the stories.
6.5.
6.5? Well, you have to give, like, solids. We don't do halves.
Oh, 7.
7? Okay.
Seven.
I'm going to say...
It's between... No, it's hard not to give it... Because it's like...
The
I want
Friday
to
was
give it a
shit.
6. I want to give it a 6 because the Friday. Mm-hmm. But then I want to give it a 7 because the Saturday.
Exactly. Here's the thing. I got a personal issue with this convention.
Oh.
I had it at a 7, and because of that one thing today, I'm knocking into a 6.
We're going to get that later on in the podcast.
Thomacus, what you thinking?
Let's see, I didn't get no bitches.
Didn't hand out no
Dead ass.
business
Didn't
card.
hand out a single business card. Dead ass.
After he kept saying for a month, I'm going there for business.
Was mostly quiet.
You were quiet, bro. You played the shy card this whole convention.
Well, it was that because I bought a sword.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
get into
he's
that.
been depressed.
We'll get into that. He's been depressed.
I've been questioning myself lately.
Zay?
To be honest, I'm gonna give it a solid 8 because being that's my first con.
He's a con virgin.
This was my first con First big con, too.
No, this was first
Oh,
ever con.
all together?
All together.
Yeah, first
I
together,
thought
because
you went
It's
to
a
like some
birthday,
shittier
bro.
ones.
Because first off, they did have a lot of options you would not see in the store.
True.
So I like that
true.
part. And you
Open
get to
price.
see a lot of characters you do like to take pictures with on that type of stuff. That
They
was
didn't have
fun
cheese
for
or-
me.
True. You're going to see that on the website also. I'm going to have a slideshow. We took a lot of pictures, bro.
I gotta send them all to you,
Yeah.
actually.
I was honestly getting burnt out from taking pictures kind of towards the like 1, 2
Me too.
o'clock mark.
I know,
was
that's
like,
why
I
I
didn't
didn't
even want to
keep
fucking
that,
take
like-
pictures no more. That's what happens when you're world famous and everyone wants to get a picture with the famous.
No lie, people were staring
They
today.
were. The shirts worked. So let's dive in just straight from like the whole story.
Friday?
So Friday we get
Okay,
here.
can I do the Friday? The first thing that happened Friday?
The shitty hotel? Yeah.
No, we didn't get to the hotel first. The other
Oh,
thing
before
happened
that?
first.
What?
Mr. Wills?
Mr. Wills?
Oh, okay, yeah, because we got here and we couldn't come straight to the hotel. We got here early and check-in wasn't until 3. So
yeah.
exclusive Nick here almost got us kicked out of the whole convention
That's it.
on
From
not
day
even
one.
not even 20
an
minutes
hour.
in.
Okay, so we're going, right? And the dude's like, hey, you gotta have a mask. You gotta have a mask. Alright, none of us had a mask. So I was like, can you get us a mask? Because he got the people in front of us a mask.
He did.
And luckily, I got one of their masks because he grabbed the extra one. So we're sitting waiting for him to bring a mask to us. Sit here for like 5 minutes.
Never brings
there's
it.
no. Oh, hold up! I missed the part.
Yeah.
So it's Asylum seen this comfortable couch looking,
Comfy,
and he
bro.
was like, "Oh, I can go take a nap on here." Because at this point, it's Asylum was up for about you can say about
At
20
that point
hours.
it was 20-ish hours.
24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So we say something like that. And like just joking, and the dude's gonna say, "Oh, I can."
You're gonna go to jail for
You're
that.
gonna
That's
go to
illegal
jail
here.
for that. That's illegal here.
Bro, being homeless in Texas is illegal?
Like,
I didn't know that.
that. So we're sitting here, like I said, didn't bring us mask. So we have to go out of our own way to find our own mask, which it was literally right on the side. We asked like some workers,
Right.
some hotel workers, and we walk in, right? And I see somebody without a mask. So I keep mine on, but I pull it under the nose.
Under the nose, yeah.
And he comes up with the biggest attitude and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna put your mask up and all this and that.
One more time and you're out.
So I literally I'm like, hold up. One of your workers ain't got a mask. And then this man's gonna threaten me that the fire department's gonna arrest me for not having a mask. Like, he's like, you want the fire department to come talk to you?
You want to
What is the
That's so
fire
stupid.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, just we're gonna leave. We're gonna actually go to the real convention because this wasn't even in the convention. This was the gaming part.
That's the part that blows my mind. Like,
And
why?
like, okay, so the gaming part was small, right? I could touch the controllers and everything, but
Yup, but you
I
gotta have
can't.
a mask.
I gotta have a mask on. All right, whatever. But we go to the more packed side of the convention.
No mask.
No mask at all.
Raw dog.
Raw dogging it, baby.
And to be honest, the gaming like selection wasn't really that great.
I mean, I played one game. You had to bring your own PS4 controller.
Yeah, and like Switch stuff. Like the TVs that they had the 64s on were so dog that they really did hurt your eyes.
It was hurting our eyes.
Because me and Zay played
Our
around
eyes?
the Mario Kart. Our
We played-
eyes.
Who won? Who won?
Wax.
Zay won. Zay won.
I beat him. I beat
Zay.
Thomacus
I beat
and
Zay
Blitz.
in a battle, like a versus battle, but then Zay won the races. I was kind of ass on the races, bro. So let's dive into the hotel situation. This has been a highlight.
Okay,
of our weekend.
so we come back to the hotel, right? And we walk in the lobby and we're like, oh my god, this is a nice hotel and all this. We walk in the room. Oh, this is a nice room. We go back to the con.
Mm-hmm.
We come back. There's literally roaches in our room.
In me and Yazay's bed, bro. We killed at least 3, right?
Yeah, we killed
On-
3.
on top of
y'all
that.
bed. And then we found one on our bed.
One on their bed. When we came back, the room smelled like complete fucking ass, dude. Like wet socks and wet nut sacks. Today, just a while
You're
ago,
going too far. We had to got backtrack for the sleep. For
the sleep, yeah.
Me and you, Asylum.
me and Zay was going to sleep in the car. And it's hot as fuck here. We was that desperate, bro.
And then we got too desperate to where we put our own body pillows on top
Yup,
of
and
us.
slept on the body pillows.
I had my own blanket I bought at the convention, so
had
I
no
was kind of
blanket.
Gucci.
I had no fucking blanket, bro. I fell asleep just on top of my body pillow, and I woke up at midnight.
Hold up, I want to say something. Let's get word from Tommy. How do you feel so comfortable to go to bed
Yeah,
at 7
well,
o'clock?
He had
in
been
the
up for
afternoon?
30 plus hours.
But it
though.
doesn't matter. Like, he just dove in. Like, okay.
That is kind of true.
I didn't dive. I was just laying
No,
there with
no,
my body
you were-
pillow.
And that man slept
turned.
comfy with his body pillow too.
It was 7:30.
Dude, I don't even remember the last thing that happened.
It was 7:30. This man was conked out in his bed, roach-infested sheets, cum sheets on top of him with his body pillow, and he slept till the morning. But he had also been up for 30-ish plus hours with me. We pulled a long day Friday. I eventually fell asleep too, but I had to keep the room cold. I put the air on 61.
I really don't remember what was the last thing that
I
happened.
remember you woke up when we said something about might go downtown.
He was moaning, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You
I sleep talk.
You remember you were sleep moaning, my friend. Not sleep talking.
Not sleep talking.
He was like,
I don't remember the downtown.
Bro, we put it cold in this room. I woke up at midnight and my legs were so cold they were numb. And I had a decision to make because I stood up and everyone's sleeping, so I can't ask anyone's opinion. Like, what do? I don't have a blanket. There was no more bath towels to cover myself with. I said, fuck it. I was so cold, I got under the roach sheets, bro.
I almost turned the temperature up. I was like, nah, let me not before these bitches start crying out. I turn it up.
You can turn it up if I fall asleep and you wake up. I needed that cold to fall asleep. Like, that's my shit.
Hold on, let me check. There's like an automatic mode.
There probably is.
No, there is no automatic mode. That's what I thought.
School. That's like a school.
I thought it was automatic because it was going to regulate 61, not freaking go 61 the whole night. Because if you leave the AC on 61 all night, it's literally going to walk down. We actually need to go check if that one's still on 60.
That bitch stayed on 61 and never came up at all.
No, yeah.
It was
never turned off. Dude, it was like 50 degrees.
Here's how you know it was cold. Nick's camera fogged up inside its bag, and my phone got moisture in the USB port that you charge it from. Like, that's how you know it was freezing in this room.
Hey, the cobwebs are gone.
Oh, they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They're not. Yeah, we got cobwebs on the ceiling, too.
Oh, it's the angle.
We put some stuff on our bed sheets to see if they would come in and do housekeeping and clean them when we left, and they did not. Still the same dirty sheets.
That's why I'm gonna leave this table right here.
I mean, it's just a table. So, how much money y'all spent on the Friday?
200.
Oh, $50.
No, let's hear Thomacus's big spin.
Come on, what happened, man?
Because he didn't buy just one item. He bought a couple things. I know you bought a figure. How much
body
was the figure?
pillow.
80.
The figure was 81.
How much is the body pillow?
45.
40. So you're already 120 in.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Ocarina, 60.
And a $60 ocarina. Woo! And anything else?
Well, let's hear some tunes on it.
Hold on.
And a sword.
How much was the sword?
600.
Thomacus Gaming has deep pockets, bro.
He spent like 800 on day one.
You regret it?
Yes.
He spent 800 on day one.
Hey, somebody called it. I forgot.
Hey, but you remember that dude that we met and he was like, oh, how much money I'm gonna spend today? I was like, 500. He was like, well, I spent 2K on my last con.
So yeah, what you got on Friday, man? A lot. I don't remember you buying too much on Friday.
I bought about 5 things, 5 or 6. But I think I came out to like 230 at the end. I came like 230
for the day.
230
for day one.
Yeah. I spent 200 the first
200 on day one. I think I had literally 80 on day one. I didn't spend much.
Day two,
I figured on body. Day 2 got me.
No, day 2 got me too.
I
spent
300 on day 2.
No, day 2, I knew my limit.
That's my problem. Day 2, I bought that cup. Me and Zay bought some cups, then we bought some stickers, and then I'm like, fuck, there's another figure I want.
But let's be honest, I really didn't waste my money because most of mine is art.
Yeah,
most of my shit was art.
Got a lot of good art out there, guys. Very impressive.
I wish you had their own. Oh, y'all want to talk about how I spent $80 on some gay
today?
Some gay pants
today. We're not calling the pants gay for reference. We're saying that this would be what a person that is gay would wear,
or a female,
or a female. I made this man buy some $80 pants, sweatpants, and we didn't realize that on the crotch of it said only for senpai. Until after he put them on in the convention, he's walking around. He's like, "Bro, these are fire." And I'm like, "They are fire." And then I'm like, "Wait, only for senpai? Isn't a senpai a boy?" They are fire though. That's from what was her thing? Lucid Drip.
Lou Drip.
Well,
she called it Lou Crew, but some members call it Lou Drip.
We're trying to get her on a podcast. She said she was down. She gave me a Cheezeroo sticker. So in my book, best person in Texas so far. She wasn't even from Texas.
You want to talk about how?
Let's talk about how shitty Texas
is.
The people, bro. The
people
attitude.
Are shitty. I mean, we do come from one of the most
here's how you
kind states.
Yeah, true. We're not used to people. They might not be acting rude to them, but to us it's rude because of where we're from. But
Because
like,
I mean,
here's the
where
thing.
we're from, bro, somebody's gonna hold the door if you're 100 feet away from like the door.
It's not. Here's how you know Texas people are fucking rude. We saw the Chick-fil-A workers were fucking rude. We saw them get their ass chewed out by the manager over a cup, having some water in it. And he's like, "Who the fuck's been drinking this without a lid?"
Don't do that to me. No,
he was rude. He didn't have to come out in front of everyone.
He was encouraging though.
But he didn't have to do him like that.
If he would have cursed, it would have been way more funny.
He could have just
And
went.
how these Chick-fil-A workers are skipping out on work to get some numbers.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yazzie did good this weekend.
I mean, you want to
They
talk about
probably-
the... Hey, hold up.
They probably realized.
Let's get there. Let's work our way in.
I'll probably say the reason why they holler me because you see me being a fat ass eating so much. That's why.
Dude, no, I think she was just interested.
I mean,
in
no,
you.
I think she's seen the free card he got.
the free car. She's trying to get a
I
meal.
got a free card for waiting like
It's
an
a
extra
wait.
5 minutes.
This man has to wait about 6
That
hours
was
for
probably
his
her
meal.
that was like, yeah, give him one.
Dude, this is the thing. Like, Nick walks out, Thomacus walks out, I walk out, and we're waiting on Zay. And so I turn around to look at the door, see where he's at. And as he's passing the two girls working outside taking orders, they look at him and smile, and then they looked at each other and like blushed and did like the girl giggle, like hee hee hee. So I went in his ear, I'm like, Zay, those girls were definitely giving you the look. And he's like, really? And we're like, yeah. So we start walking away. And as we're walking up the hill, Nick looks back, sees them kind of peeking around the building, and we're like, oh shit, oh shit. And then we hear one of them go, hey! Like kind of low, but enough to where we heard it.
Trying to not make it hurt.
And we had to send Zay on the mission, and he got the number, bro.
Now let's talk about.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm leaving. I quit the podcast, bro.
Wait. Let's start off day 2 from the beginning. Now we ain't jumping too
Yeah,
far.
we ain't jumping. Like, we don't want to.
I mean, we'll just tell that story. We don't have to. We can talk, like backtrack a little bit. We can tell the story. The Wonder Woman
Alright,
story.
so the story
No Wonder
is...
Woman story.
So
If you're
me-
listening,
Zay's gonna cut it weird. He's gonna tell the story weird.
No, I'm gonna start from where
Y'all
it
knew
actually
her
began.
long before
where
me.
is he getting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to
Yeah,
that far. I'm
okay.
gonna say. So me and Nick got lost.
Because we were looking for you. I called him. Y'all got,
No, I
he got
lost
separated
you.
from. No, you walked with them.
Yeah.
And you lost him.
And I couldn't find you, so you called me.
So I called him, and I'm like, oh, it's down aisle 600. I remember that. We
Yeah.
looking at the booth where that figure was. The one
You
bought.
said where you was.
Okay.
So I said I'm gonna come to you. So I'm coming to you. Then I see Wonder Woman right next to
Yeah,
me.
and he's like,
Wonder Woman.
oh, I see Wonder Woman. And I was literally right behind Wonder Woman.
This is the first time y'all had seen
Yeah, that's
it.
the first time we
we
seen it.
Okay.
And like, he literally asked for a picture. It's probably on his phone.
Yeah.
And she lets him hold the sword and stuff. And we're like, okay, whatever, like.
Yeah, we walk away to go find y'all.
And then we're walking and they keep looking. So I'm like, oh, I realized he didn't give him an Animag card. So I ran. We give her the Animag card. Then we meet up again with them again at like this little
It's like a little photo booth, like
Photo
thing you can
booth,
do for like
yeah.
cosplaying.
which we did with the Animag shirts. And oh, it's Asylum here. Listen, tell them what you
Man,
did.
alright, so here's how it goes. We get to these little like photo booth things, and her friend has to go use the restroom or something. Whatever she did, she walked away. So Wonder Woman, instead of walking with her friend or like going, oh, I don't want to stand by these guys, she stands by us and she's like talking with me. We're kind of like light back and forth, and she's like, I'll take the picture for you guys, because all 4 of us wanted to be in the picture. I'm like, cool, that would be sick. Takes the picture. Whole time she's like, oh, this looks great, guys. Love it. Can't wait for the rap album to come out. Looks like a cover. And I'm like, shit, okay, I'm vibing. And she goes and sits down in the little booth to take the pictures. And I just like, visually as a person that likes pictures and stuff, I see something and I'm like, maybe this would be sick. Like, it left the ring light. I'll post it. It left the ring light in the picture and it had her in the center.
Yeah.
So I snapped 3, and as I was snapping, like, she wasn't trying to pose, but she just happened to move perfectly where I got 3 fucking really good shots. So I'm like, man, maybe she would appreciate this. So I go behind the thing and I'm like, hey, I got some like 6 shots of you. And she's like, oh my God, these are better than what the people with cameras are taking. And I'm like, cool. She's like, send them to me. I'm like, all right, how you want me to do that? And she's like, you got an Instagram? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, not thinking, right? Okay. So I pull up my Instagram and I thought she wanted to like see my name to type it in on her phone, but her friend had her phone, so it was just too much to dig her phone out of the friend's bag. She wanted to type her name in, but when I pull it up, I go to my profile for my name, and as a joke, I look at her and I say, excuse those numbers, I'm kind of a big deal.
And trying to impress.
And like, I said it as a joke, but it is me, so I was honestly like thinking, you know, I got 2,500 followers on Instagram, that's pretty decent. So I'm thinking like, maybe I'm being cute also, and she kind of like, she goes, huh, like that, like a nervous laugh, like, huh? She's like, oh, okay. And then types her name in, and she's like, cool, send those to me, and I'll get back with you. I'm like, sick. So then a little bit later, we're walking, and we take a break, we sit down, and I forgot I had her Instagram pulled up, and I go to her profile. This girl has almost 60,000 followers. I was trying to be impressive with 2,000, and she's got like 10 of me. I should have honestly opened up the TikTok so she could see the numbers or the Twitter, because like I got my followers are so fucking scattered. I don't have them all in one consolidated place because I'm never on just one app. So like if TikTok's popping off, I don't give a shit about anything else. I'm focusing on TikTok. When that dies down, Twitter starts popping again, I'm on Twitter. It's just how I've always been, but now I just look like a douchebag.
Yeah, and like we were passing her, and
yeah. So for the final time, we were going up. We were trying to find like a cosplay.
Don't get me started.
A cosplay.
Okay, I'm not gonna
contest.
say they didn't have a cosplay contest.
We don't know.
I don't know. We don't know. They might have had one Friday. They might have had another one Saturday. Well, we looking and we see cosplay, something cosplay.
It's like cosplay contest, but it was like.
And so we run, like, we're actually, like, sprinting.
This is when we see them on the way to it. We think we're going to see a cosplay contest. We're going up the Escalade. Is it an Escalade or escalators?
Escalators.
Okay, an Escalade's a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going up the escalators. Look at me, big brain. And they're coming down. Right?
Yes.
And
imagine they're listening.
And Nick's in front of me, and he's waving like this, like, hand on his chin, like, hi, being all cute. And they're like, ah. So then I'm behind Nick, like chunking out the deuces, like hey, and Wonder Woman kind of like has her arms crossed, and she's just giving me a weird look, like hey. I'm like, I just feel like a dickhead.
Not gonna lie, when we were on the last escalator, I looked down to see they were on the ground floor. Yeah. Wonder Woman looked up.
Bro, maybe smart. I'm back in. And look, Wonder Woman, if you're listening, I promise you, I said that as a joke. Like, but also go check out my TikTok. I got almost 10,000 followers and a few million views. So just throw that out there. I started having
boosted followers. Did you go pull up her TikTok?
Bro, I think her TikTok has like 100K. So, but hey, I pull a little bit. I don't want you to think that I was just like a regular. I am a regular person. I'm not trying to sound snooty, but maybe the way that I did it was not correct. Here's official Animag advice.
Oh God!
Don't try to be boastful when you're showing someone your social media. Because honestly, who
if you don't have a meal,
not even that, bro. Honestly, like
500K.
Don't get with somebody.
No, because if you have one meal and you do that and the chick is like,
then you might get into some gold digging situations.
And then you look and you're like, 5 meal. Oh,
no, but not even that. You get into a gold digging situation.
Yeah, because they see the mill, and let's just say it's a chick that has like 200, right? Now she's thinking he's a big time internet star. He's got money, and she's just
me right.
Yeah, that's a whole. Don't get with someone just because of their social media influence. Because that honestly, at the end of the day, that don't mean jack shit, and you can lose it with the snap of a fucking finger. I've been there. So,
oh yeah,
Asylum's been around for a very long time, boys and girls. Go for someone because they're hot. Or a stripper.
No.
Or personality.
Personality. 100%. I was just trying to be funny. Man. That's the one.
Oh, it's Asylum trying to be funny again. You know what happened last time. You know?
She's going to hit me up, bro. We shot the video. The video's going to pull her back in. She's going to be like, this is a funny man.
This is a funny man.
So, that pretty much ends the Wonder Woman story. I guess we can finish telling the cosplay contest
so I'm running, like, because I love every time I come to a con, I love to watch the cosplay content. Because eventually one day I want to make my own cosplay from scratch.
That'd be cool.
Like, and do it. Which me and actually, they started on a couple, but we just
fell off
because there was never a con. Like, there'd be a con we would get hyped for, try to rush a cosplay, like, in like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And
you gotta take your time with that.
There was...
Oh, no. Nick done me. I'm a fast.
He had like his gloves he made in like a week. And
3 days.
3 days.
It took 3 days.
Well, it took a week to get everything.
No, it didn't.
Well, whatever.
I only spent like 20 something.
Yeah, he only spent like $20.
It wouldn't even cost a lot.
You got I think he got a picture of him.
Yeah, I think it's on our Instagram.
On our Instagram.
But we ain't showing it until
Let's
see your follow counts, boy.
Oh, it's literally like 10.
No, we got 20 something.
Oh, we gotta open
Alright, we gotta add one more thing to the Wonder Woman story. So I sent her the pictures, right? The 3 pictures I took in a message. And then we were gonna go karaoke. So I sent her a message also. I'm like, hey, how long y'all staying at the convention? Because if she was gonna say a while, I was like, well, hang around till midnight. We can go karaoke together. Everyone can come. We'll have a good time. And she just doesn't respond at all. So
So fun fact, don't never double text.
Don't double text, because I was going to do it again and be like,
I mean, just saying that message was kind of double text.
well, kind of, but like, she wanted the pictures, and I was just asking how
I
long they
wouldn't
were
count
staying.
that.
I wouldn't count that as a double text. That's all one text.
Because she wanted the 3
She
pictures.
wanted the pictures. The
So
pictures
he sent
weren't.
it.
The first one was just me conversing.
Yeah.
No, if she didn't want and he
Like
sent
the
it,
second
yes.
one was definitely him shooting a shot. Like,
Second
plus
one
I
was
wouldn't-
definitely me shooting and like
You're like
airballing it past the. I missed.
Bro, you're
big
white.
time.
Bro, why are you shooting the
Was he jump
basketball, bro?
shot? Was he jump
Oh,
shot?
I turned around and shot at the team's goal, bro. But here's the thing, bro. So like, we shoot this video, like a TikTok, which you can see on my TikTok. It's me sitting in the chair back at the hotel, and I'm just refreshing the messages over and over to just literally being left on nothing, not even read. And Xavier's playing that song. It's like in the arms of an angel. And then, like, it pans up and I wipe a tear away. I think that's going to pull her back in. She's going to be like, this is a funny dude.
Alright, whatever though.
Alright, I gotta jump in here and kind of break up this show to let you guys know that Wonder Woman did wind up hitting me back up while we were recording this podcast. We just didn't see it till we were done and I was able to check my phone. So we're laughing about her not hitting me up here in this podcast. That's because we didn't know at the time that she did reply to me. She just had to drive back home and she was in charge of driving, so she didn't see my message. We thought that was important to also throw in there so you guys could know. Now back to the show.
Alright, so back to the con. Like, back to the thing.
Dude, I almost died from this.
So we're like running, and I'm like, hey, hold up, I gotta go use the bathroom, because there's literally a bathroom in front of it. And I come back.
What happens when you got out, bro?
So, and like, I'm pumped, bro, but I see some badass cosplays. Then all of a sudden, it's Asylum says, hey, look in there. I look in there. And it's literally how to run a
cosplay contest, not them having a cosplay. It was like how to be a fair judge at a cosplay contest.
I should have went in it and like started my own cosplay contest outside.
Yeah, it's just
Give him like some random out my bag. Give him that hentai.
unless we're just idiots and can't read, or we just absolutely missed it. Like I really don't think there was a
It was
cosplay
probably
contest.
they were going over the judges and all that.
No, this was how to run it because like they have
Like something
slideshows and
after
shit.
it said 6:30.
I doubt they were gonna have. If they were gonna have a cosplay
Unless they
contest,
might have had another class.
No, the one you was looking at was 5:30.
if they were gonna have a cosplay contest, it was
It would
gonna
be
be
at-
at noon or something, like at the height of everything.
And plus, it would be in a big room.
They're dying. We're funny dudes, bro.
Funny dudes.
I try. She saved it. She saved it. Oh my god. This man's snapping in the podcast. Oh my
But how was your costume? Because we've been talking
Yeah,
about
me
our
and
whole
Nick are holding this
cosplay.
shit down.
Might have to fire old Thomacus and
Nick, you're in, baby!
Look, my favorite.
I wouldn't be able to take notes on that.
I take all the notes anyways. You don't take no notes. This
I-
dude watches the show like 10 minutes before we podcast.
What?
Yeah, he always does that shit.
Okay,
It
yeah.
And like
irks
to me, he would be the one to watch the whole series.
He was. And when we first started doing this, when we were doing like a full season in one episode, Thomacus
I
would
wrote
come in with
too
a
much.
5-subject notebook full of notes. And it was
Oh
too
yeah, I
much.
seen him. I seen
So
him.
I'm like, bro, ease back. But now I outline the notes, and then he just kind of like, wherever I go in the notes, he kind of just throws in what he remembers. It works, I guess.
Yeah, because me taking notes, I write
Way too much, bro. He's like, and then her titty jiggled. Then she sat down and put her left shoe on. That's important. You're gonna need that. That's too much. Here's a- Yeah,
My
how's your
favorite.
con, bro?
My favorite part of the Akon was Jigsaw.
Yo, the jigsaw on a trike with like drifting wheels on the back.
German.
And then playing the fucking Tokyo.
That was actually, I got it on film. You'll see it in this post on the website. I'll put it up.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we're taking all like the stuff I shot and just making a B-roll vlog, I guess.
Yeah, the B-roll vlog.
You see all the pictures.
But like the intro, because I don't know if it's gonna come out before.
Intro's fire.
The intro was fire. So this was not planned, and I promise you, it sounds very edited.
It's
but
not. That's
it's
actually
not.
them cheering.
That's actually them cheering. So we're like, oh, let's go up here. This would be a nice shot. You get the background of Dallas or whatever, and like, so it's Asylum's like, what's up, guys? It's Asylum.
I hit the roll,
And
bro.
the crowd just starts screaming for some reason.
No, it was the owner of Akon was saying, "Y'all ready for Akon?"
Yeah, I think so.
That's what he was doing. I was listening. That's what he was doing.
Stop that. They were screaming because they saw us up top. And they saw the shirt.
But I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to get this much looks. I was really like, Oh, bro, we walk up and there's this person.
This man.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay, Xavier's out. He's taking a shit. We're gonna continue on.
So there's like this Naruto, and literally he like looks at. Or hold up, let's talk about the gaming room. So we walk in. I love energy drinks. So I walk in with a NOS, open and everything, and literally the dude. Well, I'm not gonna say looking at us now, we look like security. Cause like black with the
someone
white.
that's supposed to be there on official basis, you know?
Well, just like we can get into that later.
It's the power of the t-shirt.
So
we all
literally we walk in.
let them know.
And
we all
like,
have black shirts on that say Animag in the front in our font with the domain on the back. So that's
looks like
important, that's
we're
important to
supposed
point
to
out.
wear.
If you see 4 people walking in with that
The
same
same
shirt,
shirt, like,
you look really official.
all black, yeah. So we literally walk in. I got my open NOS. They got their Alti. Use code Animag for 10% off on any of your purchases. So we walk in with our drinks and everything, and I'm like, okay, whatever. They're doing like a card tournament or something. That Magic trophy was big.
They were playing Magic. They were playing Digimon, and then they were
Yu-Gi-Oh.
They were
But I
going
only
to
seen
sign up for
tournament-
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, I only seen Dragon Ball Super tournaments and and Magic. I didn't see no Digimon.
No, Digimon was on the side.
Oh, whatever.
Smaller tables.
So whatever, like, and then we walking out, like, not thinking nothing, and the dude's like, some people are walking in with drinks, and he's like, "Hey, you can't have an open drink there, or anything."
Yeah,
so
can't
like,
have open drinks in here.
and we're like, "Bro, you might think we're official." And then let's get on this other thing about they think we're official. So we were joking all. If you want to go check out It's Asylum's Instagram, new post up,
baby. I have my own panel.
so we literally, It's Asylum and me been wanting this shot of him on a panel. Cause we always joke, like, we even did an email to Akon.
We
like,
emailed Akon.
like, we literally walked in somebody's panel and they were like, oh, we're starting in 4 minutes. He's like, hold up, this ain't the Animag?
This isn't the Animag panel. She shakes her head. She's like, I don't know where that one's at. And I'm like, we've been trying to find it all day. It's our panel.
So, whatever. So, we literally find this empty room. And It's Asylum been talking all day. If there's an empty room, he's gonna sit on it and sit, like...
I see one, I run the fuck
Bro,
in.
we run. And security follows us in.
People were walking in thinking I was actually the person for the panel.
And people started walking in. And then security walked in.
The security stopped the
Like,
people
he
from coming
let us in.
He walked in and was staring at us. And at that point, I'm looking at Nick. I'm like, bro, get the shot. Let's go. And, like, they let us out. They didn't tell us a fucking word.
Like, that was crazy.
Dude, we're so official with the shirts.
We're official. We should have tried to sit up there, bro.
Honestly, if the security wouldn't have been there and enough people would have came in, I would have started running the panel.
I didn't want that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to make a slideshow. That's why I'm late. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome to the Animag Podcast.
And just start doing
I do a live podcast on a panel. Hey, we should try to do that at a convention. A live podcast,
convention, bro.
The January one I want to go to.
Hit him up
for that. That'd be sick.
Or October.
We're flying out.
October,
We're
yeah.
flying out.
We're not
bro.
driving
that
back to
drive
Texas,
is
bro.
trash.
It's only 5 hours, but that last hour was fucking
Drag.
And
But like the first 4 hours.
Store, hotel.
Yeah, in the hotel.
I mean, when I rented it, it was a 4 star.
After our review, it's gonna drop to like
Oh,
2.
yeah, I'm like right now. Like,
Hey, the breakfast is fire though.
breakfast is fire.
Free
Get some one
complimentary
star for that.
breakfast. Nick almost burned the building down with his bagel.
Hey, don't worry about that, bro. Well, your bagel. It was definitely
That's true,
your
that was my
but
bagel.
I put it in there. She's like, no, you gotta cut it.
Overall, though, I had a lot of fun at this
Oh, hell yeah.
convention. And, like, a few things kind of, like, rubbed me wrong, which is why it's not going to get a 10. And, like,
I mean-
just really and truly joking about the Wonder Woman situation, what really rubbed me the wrong way to have me drop it from a 7 to 6 was fucking Mr. Weston at the gaming thing.
And I don't even know if that's his
Whoa!
name.
This man comes back to the podcast in his boxers.
And
Hey.
boxes. Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
I was
whoa.
just joking about getting naked in the Howard Stern thing earlier, bro. Chill out.
Gotta get the podcast looking interesting.
Chill out. Anything else you guys want to maybe say before we wrap
Which I
this
got
up?
so far.
A lot.
We
like,
talked about fucking Wonder Woman, of course.
Mr. Woman.
His cosplaying panel thing. Me being on my own panel, finally. How the shirts made us look really official.
professional.
Like, the night and day difference of how we got treated from Friday to Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, hold up. I want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
So, on Thomacus, why didn't you hand out a business?
Yeah.
Hold up, look. Y'all want to hear? All right, this is
That's not all
my
it is.
stack. No, this is my stack.
Okay. That's Nick's stack. And Nick also re-upped.
That ain't all
Wow.
mine. That's not
This
all
is-
mine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I had
You had 11.
I had 11.
Okay. Still heavy, bro.
Look. After purchasing the sword,
You did get depressed after the sword, but
Yes.
Oh, I've seen it in the.
I was quiet though.
I seen it right when he bought this.
Maybe-
But I think I pressured him because I was like,
that
"You
happens
a
at
bitch.
conventions.
You a bitch if you don't mind."
Say a whole buy this.
And then all of a sudden I walked to y'all, and then I turned around and he got the sword in his hand.
But also,
But the sword is badass.
it is badass. It took this man like 30
we
minutes
went to
get it.
Walmart. No, like I couldn't get with her because she was
Did
already
security
within
call
the-
you?
Who?
No.
No, I had it in my
This
hand.
man was going back and forth picking up certain swords. Like, it
Yeah,
took this
I
man
was
30
wondering,
minutes.
I was
and we're
wondering
just
if I
like-
was gonna get the $200 one.
That red one was
with the-
fire, but I do like the one you got.
And then at
You got
Walmart,
the
you
more
could
expensive
tell
one, too.
because fucking Yeezy fucking pressed the brakes and I did not have no emotion.
Like he had no.
Bro,
emotion
we're
at
trying
all.
to go to Walmart to get some body
Texas
clothes.
can't fucking drive for
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, we saw a wreck today. This lady's whole fucking engine came out of her car.
Let's talk about the Funimation office that we thought was still in Dallas, Texas.
Don't go try to see Funimation in Dallas, Texas, guys, because it's permanently closed.
Watching the comments, we already know that.
Yeah, we know that. We tried. We drove all the way over there, looked around, we're like, they don't have a sign or anything? Broke ass company, making jokes and shit. And then we look it up and it's like permanently closed. They must have just moved though. There's no way like
They probably just moved.
because they're getting absorbed by Crunchyroll anyway, so you're gonna have to probably move closer to Crunchyroll. Hey, this man watching snaps.
I
Bro,
was checking
you're
his
fired. You're out.
I was
You're
checking
done.
his
You're done. One more time. One more time.
Fuck
And you're
yeah.
out. One more time. And you're out.
If it wasn't for me, bro, you would be talking to yourself on this podcast.
And guess what? It'll probably get 1 million views.
Whatever.
What
Hey, hold on. Can I add
hang
something?
on, Hold on.
Can I add
hold
something to the
on,
podcast?
What nuclear coffee
I
used to
feel
pull
like-
when I was by myself? 2-3 million views?
Where's
But I mean, you are-
where is it now?
It's still there.
All right. So look,
Bring it back.
hey,
So suck my
Bring
dick.
it
tell
back.
me when we're like in
Where's
and on the
Wonder Woman?
podcast. I want to have my
She's
own.
coming. She's coming.
I want to have my own segment, bro, because I know y'all haven't been pushing.
You're
it,
not
bro.
getting a segment. You're getting a show.
No, I'm getting like, yeah, we're gonna segue into my show after we finish up this podcast.
Wait, what the fuck? His own.
He acts like he doesn't know
No,
about
he's
it.
getting his own like
Like,
visual show, not a podcast show. Exclusive Nick and Yazay are getting their own visual show more than likely.
What the fuck?
You know about this.
Hentai with the
Coming
Bros
soon.
for Animag After Dark.
Oh.
Wow.
He act like, oh, but we couldn't see it.
The
bro.
sword,
It's
no, the
black
sword
one.
is still fucking his brain up. That purchase is just lingering.
It's buffering.
It's lingering, bro. Yeah.
Let's talk about this, because I know y'all haven't been promoting it, because you...
No,
Well,
because
this
it's still
our
in
record-
pilot. It's in pilot phases. The
Well, yeah.
Hentai with the Bros. We got one pilot episode shot, not even edited down yet. I didn't even get to finish watching it yet, to be honest, because I got it, watched half, and then we had to come to Dallas. But so far, I got some funny ideas for it. I think it'll.
I mean, but it was crazy, because me and him were just joking around. Oh, what if we would react to hentai?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, shoot, it's Asylum and text.
I like the idea because it brings a whole extra audience in that wouldn't normally be at Animag, because Animag doesn't really deal with hentai news that much. Like, you'll get a smidge here and there, like 15 best hentais to watch in 2022, but this is going to be something that people can come back for, that they can be dedicated for as a show. And it's like, if that keeps going, the show keeps going, it can eventually segue into what I want to do, which is like our own Animag streaming platform, where we get like indie shows and indie animes that are fresh to come and stream on
Yeah.
the site.
And
So,
who knows, we might be able to bag a big one.
we might be able to bag a big hentai, bro. Think about that. Hentai struggles to get their shit on like Crunchyroll, Funimation. Like, we could just make one the dark streaming network. It's all hentai,
Yeah.
and then do a light one for regular shit. What? Okay, what? This man thought
I'm
he was gotta say
thinking-
something.
I'm
There's
I'm
something
thinking-
you need to say.
I'm just thinking of when they do a live, like at a hentai con,
Uh-huh.
they do a live reaction.
Oh, they live
On-
react with
on-
the audience?
Oh
Like, the
God.
camera on the big like projector screen, the whole audience is reacting too. That'd be fire.
No, this was in my.
Did you see that? Hey, did you see that one dude in the background?
No. Hold on.
We're gonna blur him out.
Shut up. This is what I'm thinking. It's all nothing but guys just watching the reaction.
It's just like, oh,
on the
stop
side,
it.
this is all you hear.
Yeah, bro. So everyone's
Nah, man, no, we're gonna make it exclusive. We're gonna make it exclusive. Females only.
Female.
That's how you end up being creeps, bro.
Yeah. No, that's why. Okay.
That's why we took
Hold
pictures
up,
with some
hold up.
guys today.
Alright, you're gonna.
Yazay, old fucking Uncle Yazay, was taking pictures with just the girls, and I look at Nick and I'm like, bro,
dudes.
I said,
Hey, but do you like how Me and Yaz, you could basically say we're side characters to anime. How Thomacus is only gonna have one picture in there.
This man's got one picture in the slideshow.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Who you took a picture
I
with?
had
That
a
girl
from
from-
some girl. It was like a picture,
Final Fantasy.
but still.
I was like, yeah, see
But
it.
still. All fucking week.
I gotta send you all my pictures.
We'll do it after the podcast. All fucking week, this man Thomacus was like,
Hey, oh,
I'm going to towns for
business.
business, so if someone wants to hook up, I'm not hooking up. All business.
Hey, look.
Doesn't hand out a single card for his own podcast and website.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yazzie was busting it at the beginning.
At the beginning, he started it off, to be honest, because he
okay,
invented the format of how to
the
do
format
it.
how to
You
do
don't
it.
just
Changed it at the end.
you don't just go up and be like, hey, we have a website, check it out.
That's what I started doing at the
Because
end.
that's what everybody
That's what I
does.
started doing. I changed it up at the end.
I like the approach where you go up to the people cosplaying, number one, because you know they like anime, right? They're
Yeah.
cosplaying, so you know they watch it. And then you say, hey, love your cosplay, can we take a picture? And they're like, sure. Snap the pic with them and hand them the business card and be like, hey, if you want your picture, it's going to be up on our website in our collage.
That's the way I was doing
Come
at the
and grab it.
beginning.
Bro,
but
fire.
then like around like 2 and 3, I was like, man, I'm tired of taking pictures. Let me just start a conversation and just bring it up.
That's
Bro,
what you
like-
do with
That's
Aaron.
that's what I did. I just was just doing that.
I stopped handing out cards. At 2 o'clock, I had already given out like 30 to 35 cards.
I gave
was
out
like,
20
whatever.
cards today.
I just got tired of fucking interacting with people. Like, my social battery was getting very low. I'm like, whatever, dude.
But I should need to go clean the car out too.
Yeah, because we gotta start packing everything nice and neat.
Yeah.
We got a lot of art we can't fuck up.
I'm gonna bring
Who's
it.
excited for the big ride tomorrow?
Not me. I gotta drive.
Zay's got
You might as well let it's Asylum in the front. Yeah, like y'all gonna be stupid. We could be.
Who's
holding
excited
hands.
for work tomorrow?
I need to go back to
Yeah,
work.
bro. So that's pretty much it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Fun experience. I had a fun time in Dallas, Texas.
Not Asylum, I'm about to go home.
Deep
Depressed.
in Dallas. I'm gonna go home back where people actually fucking reply to me. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Lick my sack. Okay.
I think she's like, wait. Yeah, she
I'm gonna go home, look at the sword.
and then cry.
Old Thomacus is gonna just be tearing.
Instead, like, you know how we got all them pictures with him with his body pillow? It's gonna be him with his sword.
He's gonna. You know how you gotta like oil your sword? He's gonna oil it up with his tears. But just think, you got a nice sword at the end of the day.
I do.
Nice sword.
I
About
mean-
600
They probably
ocarinas.
started training arc.
Bro,
His villain
hold
arc.
up. I know a perfect way to end.
Oh, play your ocarina out, bro. He's got
Where
a
is
book
it?
on how to play. All right, he's gonna dig it out.
I can't play it.
Okay,
You gotta try to play something,
He's about
bro.
to do Zelda, bro. Watch.
He's gonna.
Is
Also,
that yours?
the one he got is actually really nice.
Is that yours?
Here it is.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is, boys.
They look the same.
No, they're
No,
really
they're not.
different. One's a lighter blue. Here it is. Here it is.
Like, I don't know
He's
how to
sweating.
play.
Here it is. Here it is. What is that? Like an owl. Lift your fingers.
No, I
You
gotta,
gotta-
I gotta find the rhythm. Could see how.
Bro, you
gotta lift your
challenge
fingers.
to do today.
Not bad.
Not bad. He's gonna be a superstar one day. Try the book. Try the book. See the book. See the book.
So it's actually a good deal, bro. He paid for his. He paid $60 and got like a book on songs, like Zelda songs, man.
Okay,
Clear your
hold on.
throat. Take a sip of water. Take a sip of water.
I don't need no fucking water.
Ooh, he said dry mouth and all.
That's how I like it.
I definitely need
Not
to
bad.
start
I think my
working
dick
on the
just got
fingers.
I think a little bit of practice, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad,
Let
bro.
me see if there's an easier song. No, that's not easy. No. Oh God.
I think they get harder.
It
as
just
you
gets
go.
harder and harder the further he goes,
Yeah. This one is. Oh God.
No, that's pretty easy.
bro.
It's.
I lied. That looks hard. Like
Because I gotta go do.
I haven't seen song notes in fucking years.
Exactly, bro. Hey, the people selling these things were really good at playing them.
oh, the old man,
Dude,
bro.
the
He
chick
was-
today was better than the old man.
What?
She was smashing.
Yeah, the chick
Like-
always was better than the dude.
I
Like,
didn't
I
even
didn't
see her
see her.
yesterday.
She
Yeah.
Yes,
He literally picks it up and just.
He was ripping that bitch. But also, if you're gonna sell ocarinas, be good at playing them, right? That's what makes you a good salesman.
Yeah.
If Thomacus was trying to sell me an ocarina and started doing that shit, I would smash it. I'd be like, sir, you don't need to be in the
I'll
ocarina
just
business.
walk away.
I ain't gonna lie, your ocarina playing sounds a little depressed.
Because of the sword, bro.
Wait,
look,
the
the sword
fact.
girls live, like, they actually your money back.
Funny fact. I like how me and niggas not the big stars on Animag and me going back home happy.
I'm going back home happy, bro. I'm about to pull views on TikTok. I got a great podcast about to come out.
Because who's on it?
Me.
Nah.
He thought, bro. He thought.
Cause Thomacus.
I'm going home happy, bro. I bought
Spent a bag.
You spent about a rag.
Thomacus
More
definitely
than
spent a
that.
grand.
No,
He spent a
less-
grip.
No, it wasn't.
How much cash you had?
200?
Bro, just your
Boy,
sword.
you had way more than 200.
Just your sword was 6.
No.
Just your sword was 6.
So then 7, 8.
8.
Yeah, because on your first day without the sword, you were already up to like 180 just from the 3 things you listed.
You almost spent a rag.
He probably spent close to a rag, bro. Thomacus got it.
Close.
Don't swim in that motherfucker's pockets. You will drown.
You will drown.
You will drown.
man.
You want to know who pays for the Animag servers? It ain't me, boys and girls. It's Thomacus.
No, it ain't.
Now we know the truth.
Now we know the truth.
It's Asylum exposed. It's Asylum exposed. Whoa!
Damn, just gonna be exposed.
I'm going home happy, bro. About my first 2 figures. I ain't never had.
You never had a figure? Might have to.
I was really.
Hey, bro, I got you with the hookup. I'm gonna give you a figure, bro.
Okay.
What you want? You want a Nami?
Bro, I don't know.
You know who Nami is?
Not really.
Just the way you look, you can tell he doesn't know.
Not really. If it's bad, I'll take it.
Are you on the Boa Hancock?
My thing was, I really wanted
I mean,
to
I
wait.
could always give you a Vegeta.
Oh, fuck that. I'll burn it. Fuck Dragon Ball Z. I'll say it a million times on this podcast. I really wanted my first figure to be Chizuru. And then my second one's Bunny Girl from Rascal, so solid lineup for my first 2.
I mean, the figure's not bad. This ain't the figure I got.
Oh, shit.
It's Nami.
That's pretty good.
And my Boa Hancock is better.
I'm also I'm really shocked about the fact that I thought Chizuru would be more popular than
This is the
Then
Boa
Rascal?
Hancock figure I got.
That's pretty good.
But not more popular than.
I thought Chizuru was gonna be more popular than Mai from Rascal, and it turns out that's not even the case. I saw way more Mai stuff.
No,
Even though that was
let's
my
be honest,
first,
let's be honest.
even though that was my first con, I already knew he was not gonna be. She was not gonna be that popular.
It's
I
only
don't know,
like
man. I just really
big
thought she was
time.
gonna be
Maybe.
like she's hotter.
It's only big.
She's got better attitude. Maybe I look too deep into it.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
look
thing.
too deep in it because
'Cause,
I already
like,
knew it
to
was
me,
not gonna be that
Chizuru got a
much.
better attitude.
Like I was crossing my fingers, they did have more than Rent a Girlfriend, but I was just hoping.
Yeah, I would have liked. They had one
figure.
Rent a Girlfriend figure. Well, 3. They had the 3 we bought. The Chizuru, you got the
Ruka.
Ruka, and they had a mommy.
And they had the shy girl.
Nobody
But she
bought the
got a
mommy.
she
Yeah,
got
nobody
but the mommy.
Nobody wants the mommy. We don't want Chizuru, man.
Dragon Ball Z. If you like Dragon Ball
If
Z,
you don't like no man,
Demon
okay,
Slayer,
I want to talk about how they didn't have no
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Daki figures. I want to talk how they didn't have no Daki figures, so I'm gonna have to go home and order one.
Yeah, bro. I thought they were gonna have a fuck ton of Rent a Girlfriend stuff, and they did.
I mean, but they had your figure you
I
wanted.
don't know.
They did. It's not the one that I wanted, but it's
Wait,
one
you
that
know-
I'll get.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have preferred a better
I think we just
one.
confirmed that high school DxD is gonna go in the dirt because we ain't barely even see any type of high school.
High School DxD. I saw a few things.
Yeah,
I had a
wallpapers.
few things. They had.
Yeah,
wall-
but
Let's
Yeah,
talk
you
about how this
think
man
all-
cowered out of buying so big a Dragon Ball Z fan, but didn't want to buy the
That's
full
true.
set of manga.
Y'all heard it in episode 10. Yaze is the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan, and they had a great deal.
170? I was talking
170?
down to 160.
But I don't know if it was like actually like the whole thing.
No, it was the
All I
whole
seen
set. He looked it up. He
The
looked it up.
complete set
I guess so.
For
'Cause all I seen
170,
was like
bro?
the Boo Saga on there. I didn't know for sure.
for
Well,
170.
it was probably the final season. So
It's
they probably
the
just added
complete
that.
set, bro.
It's their complete set. So
That's
I don't
everything.
know.
That's wild for 170. I'm not even a Dragon Ball Z
It was
fan.
pretty
That's
good. It was
wild.
pretty good, but
I mean, if they had a
I didn't even find any like new
quotation marks complete set of One Piece because it's not complete, I would have actually bought it and then just bought the rest.
Yeah,
know what?
they should have done at least a part 1, part 2.
You know
Of
what else I
One Piece.
didn't see? I didn't like a lot of times at conventions, and maybe it's just because I've gone to smaller ones. But like they had some here, but all their stuff didn't look that good. They had
mean,
like people that make comics and write their own books and shit. They had a few,
I didn't
but
really see him actually.
yeah, I saw
I
like
mean,
2 or
okay,
3, and they
so-
just looked mid.
This is the biggest letdown of Akon. Not the people, not Mr.
Not Mr. Weston.
None of that. The artist alley was packed full.
yeah.
And even at
I agree.
Louisiana Anime,
I agree.
I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Thomacus would know because he went to every Louisiana Anime that I went to. Artist gallery, they had a different room for the artist gallery than they did for the dealer's room. I know at MechaCon they did. I know at Louisiana MechaCon they did. But that would have been so much better.
Honestly, here for Akon, it was
They
needed.
needed.
They had
Dude,
three
literally, it
rows,
was
3 or
like
4
this.
rows of artist gallery rows, and so congested
couldn't
you
walk.
could barely walk, dude. There's times where you were standing there for
Like, if you were in
2
the
minutes
middle-
straight waiting for the shit to move. And the saddest part is like that's where the heat was.
That's
too.
where he was.
They had some
I mean,
good
look at how much
shit out there.
posters I bought.
He did get a
3,
lot.
4. I bought about 6 posters.
I bought 3. I
mean, but every
wanted
time
to get something, but
I want to get some type of poster.
some of their stuff was fucking like
It was
ridiculous
really good, I'm
though.
not gonna lie.
One guy, the house
And they had
moving
some-
castle one that I wanted was $60.
And at some booths, they have some nice ass deals like buy 2 get 1 free.
Yeah,
or like
that's how
buy
we got.
2.
That's how we got that fucking
Yeah.
lineup.
That's
with
how,
you.
yeah. The
I got my
girl.
bunny girl one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I really did like about this con was like the deals. They give you some deals.
Yeah, did Thomacus?
Cause like at stores,
What?
Thomacus got art? No,
Did you get art?
Did I?
I don't think so, bro.
The only thing I got was stickers.
Oh, and let's talk about how I snatched that hentai mat off of you.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So we're looking through some
Fucking
mats,
just
right?
grabs them.
And I'm looking.
Slam.
It's like
Okay,
it's like
so-
a desk
It's a
mouse
mouse
pad.
pad.
Desk
Yeah.
mouse. It's not the full one that covers your keyboard and your mouse. It's like a big mouse one,
Yeah.
I say. So there's like 3 rows of them. And I'm looking through the last one. And it's Asylum is looking through the middle one. And I see him pick up. And it says hentai on it. And mind you, I barely even watch hentai. It's just, it would go with
It's a
hentai with
sick
the
looking
bros.
mat, bro.
It would go with hentai with the bros. Dude, I literally snatch it. I'm like, let me see that. I snatch it out of its Asylum's hand, walk straight up to the dude and buy it.
Yeah. So if you guys never get to see hentai with the bros, you know why.
Like,
gonna be his
and he had the
punishment.
most like
It was good though.
depressing face.
Dude, because I was gonna buy that
Look.
one.
hey, come to buy some hentai. We bought some nice cups.
Yo, we did buy some
did
sick
buy some
like
nice-
tumbler steel cups.
Yo,
It's dope,
if
bro.
y'all didn't see it,
Yeah. Here's the thing, Zay. You
I seen
taking
it for like a little bit. I was talking to that girl though.
you taking your cup to work? I'm
Yeah.
taking mine to work.
Hell
It's got,
yeah.
you seen it, right? Those
Yeah.
cups we bought.
Yeah,
I mean,
grabbed
yours might
it.
have a
Mine's
dent
probably
in it.
fucking dead. I dropped that thing almost all day.
You want to talk about how you were getting down and dirty with this fur?
Oh, this furry.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
okay, so Friday we see a furry, okay? That's not rude to say, because that's what it is. And, it was actually fucking
That
terrifying.
man was shitting himself.
You know how they're usually cute? Like, this guy was a Wolverine, and he was, all blacked out.
he was a wolf.
It's just a regular wolf?
Yeah.
A wolf.
He's all blacked out, dude, and he's, head banging in the middle of the street and shit. Friday, it just freaked me out seeing
Yeah,
him
because
in
like
the street.
it wasn't like in the con. Like it
This
was
is
like
by a
mile
restaurant.
down
He was
from the con.
looking into a restaurant windows and shit. So today we see him and I'm like, I gotta get a picture with this guy. So at first, because he had his music loud and I think he also had a headphone in, I was trying to be like, hey, can we get a picture? And he starts walking away, but then I guess he felt me touch his arm
Yeah,
and he
felt
turned.
you. Yeah.
And then we started taking pictures and it turns out this dude was listening to some fucking great music in there, bro. I thought he was weaving out Animag radio if you haven't already went listen. No, he was listening to fucking
Heavy metal.
straight up metal, bro. And it was shit that I've heard before, so I was like, what? And even though he was a little hot, you know how when you feel something you just know under it he's fucking damp? It smelled pretty good.
Oh, let's talk about the dude.
Deodorant man.
Deodorant man, bro.
Somebody had free deodorant on a sign hanging around their neck. Had a bag full of deodorant at the beginning of the day, and by lunch it was almost empty. I got a picture with him. It'll be in the slideshow.
Man, he's doing God's work.
He's doing
Doing
Lord's
God's
work,
work.
baby. I was gonna let him spritz me, but I just didn't want deodorant on my shirt. And I had already put some on this
Hold
morning.
up. Let's talk about how you try to smell his pits.
Yeah, for the
Hey.
picture, I wanted him to lift his arms holding the can, and I was just gonna have my nose near his pit, smelling it. And he's like, "No, I can't do that." Would you
So-
think I got an armpit sniffing kink, bro? I'm gonna come home and fucking drain my dick. I'm gonna come home and leak my dick thinking about that? No. I just wanted to have a funny picture, bro.
Oh, you will.
I might. Fucking ridiculous. That goes back to the whole fucking Texas attitude bullshit. In Louisiana, I would have lifted that arm up. Baby,
I wish
lick my
I would have
armpits.
found that girl and threw on them sweatpants, the bunny girl.
Oh my
and to
God.
point at the Only for Simfire.
Hey, the second bunny girl I took a picture with was bad. I didn't realize this till after. I should have tried. Wonder Woman, if you're listening and we're friends by now, I am very sorry, but I should have tried to get second bunny girl's number or something, or her Instagram, and pray that she would actually message me. But that's pretty much it, guys. That pretty much wraps up our Akon experience here in Dallas. Thomacus?
Oh, sayonara.
No.
Oh, wait.
That's gonna be the driest outro ever. Well, that's pretty much it for Dallas. I know.
Well, I was gonna get you to talk a little bit. That's why I pointed at you.
That's his move, bro. That's what he does every podcast.
What?
Ready to cut this outro, y'all? Just get ready to say something.
Alright, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
What's up, Melon Army? Alright. So that's really and truly, guys, that is pretty much it for this Akron, Dallas, Texas experience. It was pretty good. We're gonna get kicked out this hotel, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get a phone call.
Hey, we're just using the podcast.
This don't even work. The phone don't even work, bro.
What are they trying to call us?
Alright, guys. So take it easy. After this, we're going back to regular reviewing, and then we'll probably be in Rent-A-Girlfriend
Yep.
pretty soon. Well, we will be in Rent-A-Girlfriend soon, but what I'm saying is, after this, we're going to be diving right in. So, till then, take it easy, and so long, everybody.
Sayonara.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to visit our website at www.animag.org. See you next time.